Former EastEnders star Clair Norris has shared a heartfelt and emotional post about body positivity. The actress, who is 28, played the role of Bernie Taylor in the BBC One soap from 2017 to 2025. Away from her acting career, Clair is hugely passionate about self-love and helping to remind people that they are beautiful just as they are. Clair previously took center stage in a BBC One Panorama documentary called Obesity: Who Cares If I'm Bigger? It explored the complexities of weight and public health in the UK, and drawed on Clair's own experiences with childhood bullying and being targeted just because of her weight. Continuing her advocacy efforts, Clair has been speaking about body image and the impact expectations from social media can have on people. As part of an interview with Closer magazine, the actress says that plus-size bodies are not a problem to be fixed and hopes to share the message that all bodies, shapes and sizes are perfect just the way they are. In a very moving social media post to promote the chat, the star wrote, "I want to be the person I needed growing up, and that's why being an advocate for body positivity is so important to me at Closer Online. I know there are so many people out there scrolling, comparing themselves to what they see online, picking themselves apart for the way they look and wondering if they'll ever feel truly seen and represented. To those people, you aren't and will never be alone. It's okay to look and feel different. It's okay to have a body that doesn't fit society's narrow standards, standards that seem to only becoming narrower by the minute. It's okay to take up space. And it's okay to love yourself and show up exactly as you are. Plus-size bodies are not a problem to be fixed. They are worthy of equal celebration, visibility, respect and joy." Clair added, "If sharing my journey, my outfits, my experiences, and my voice helps even just one other person feel a little more comfortable or represented, then everything I do to support our community is worth it. And I'll never stop using my platform and voice to remind people of that. If you've ever felt unseen because of your size, this is your reminder. You deserve to be here, exactly as you are." She concluded, "Thank you, Closer, for putting my plus-size body in your magazine this week, and helping to share the message that all bodies, shapes and sizes are perfect just the way they are." The actress has been supported by her followers in the comments section, who have all sent her some really lovely messages. Moira said, "You're so right, it's your body, do with what you feel. Why do people think we have to be size zeros? I don't get it. X1 life, be happy. X no one will remember you for your figure, just who you are." Vicky added, "Beautiful, and your confidence and beauty always shines through so pretty." This person wrote, "You are so amazing. So proud of you." While another of Clair's followers summed up her post perfectly and put, "Beautifully said." Clair's EastEnders character Bernie departed Walford in 2025 following the murder of her brother Keanu Taylor, Danny Walters. Bernie left with cousin Felix Baker, Matthew Morrison, after stealing £25,000 from the Panesar family. She concocted this plan because Bernie knew about Suki Panesarwan's, Balvinder Sopal, involvement in Keanu's death, and wanted to get revenge. In a world where social media filters, unrealistic beauty standards, and constant comparison often dominate everyday life, a simple message of self-acceptance can feel revolutionary. That is exactly what actor Clair Norris has been sharing with fans, offering a grounded and heartfelt reminder that confidence is not about fitting a mold. It is about recognizing your own worth. Best known for her role as Bernadette Taylor in the long-running BBC soap EastEnders, Norris has grown up in the public eye. Over the years, she has spoken openly about body image, self-esteem, and the pressure that comes with being visible in an industry that often places intense scrutiny on appearance. Her recent message of body confidence, however, struck a particularly powerful chord. "You deserve to be here." A message that cuts through noise. The phrase itself is simple, but its impact lies in its honesty. In a culture where many people quietly battle feelings of inadequacy, Norris's words challenge a deeply rooted insecurity, the belief that one must earn visibility, space, or acceptance. Not framed as perfection or transformation. Instead, it's centered on presence. The idea that simply existing as you are is enough. For many fans, especially young people navigating identity and self-image, this perspective offered a refreshing alternative to the polished, often unattainable ideals seen online. Social media reactions reflected this resonance. Many users praised her for speaking candidly about body confidence, without turning it into a performance or a marketing slogan. Instead, her tone felt personal, as though it came from lived experience rather than curated messaging. Growing up under the spotlight, Norris's journey in the entertainment industry began at a young age, and like many performers who grow up on screen, she has had to navigate public opinion alongside personal development. While acting success brings opportunity, it also brings exposure, and with that, criticism. In interviews over time, she has acknowledged the challenges of dealing with comments about appearance and the pressure to conform to certain expectations. Rather than letting those pressures define her, she has gradually become more open about embracing her natural body and rejecting unrealistic standards. This evolution is part of what makes her recent statement so impactful. It is not just a motivational phrase. It reflects a longer personal journey of learning to be comfortable in her own skin. Why body confidence messages matter now. Body confidence campaigns are not new, but they are increasingly important in today's digital environment. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter, expose users to endless curated images, often edited or filtered, which can distort reality. For many, especially teenagers and young adults, this can lead to comparison culture, anxiety, and self-doubt. Messages like Norris's help interrupt that cycle. You deserve to be here reframes self-worth as something inherent, not conditional. It pushes back against the idea that people must change themselves to be accepted. Psychologists often emphasize that affirmations alone are not a cure for deeper issues around body image, but they can play a role in shifting thought patterns. When repeated and reinforced by relatable public figures, such messages can gradually help normalize self-acceptance. Representation on screen and off. Part of the importance of Norris's voice comes from representation. On-screen characters in mainstream television have historically lacked diversity in body types, often favoring narrow standards of beauty. While progress has been made in recent years, there is still work to do. As a visible figure on a major soap like EastEnders, Norris represents audiences who may not always see themselves reflected in media. Her openness about body confidence extends that representation beyond fiction and into real life. It sends a message not just to viewers, but to the industry itself. Authenticity matters and audiences respond to it. Fans respond with gratitude. Following her message, many fans shared their own experiences of struggling with confidence. Some described how her words helped them reconsider the way they speak to themselves. Others expressed appreciation for seeing a public figure address body image without filters or disclaimers. This kind of interaction highlights the growing relationship between celebrities and audiences in the digital age. Social media has removed much of the distance between the two, allowing messages of support, vulnerability, and encouragement to circulate quickly and widely. However, it also places more responsibility on public figures. When someone like Norris speaks about self-worth, it can carry weight far beyond a typical post. A shift in narrative. For years, mainstream messaging around bodies often focused on change, lose weight, gain muscle, fix imperfections. More recently, there has been a noticeable shift toward acceptance and neutrality. Rather than framing bodies as problems to solve, this newer narrative encourages respect for what bodies do, not just how they look. Norris's statement aligns closely with this shift. You deserve to be here is not about transformation. It is about legitimacy. It removes conditions from worthiness. That subtle difference is what makes it powerful. Beyond a slogan, while inspirational quotes can sometimes feel fleeting, the impact of this message depends on how it is received and repeated. For some, it may serve as a reminder during difficult moments. For others, it may become part of a longer journey toward self-acceptance. What stands out is that Norris did not position herself as an expert or authority on body image. Instead, she spoke as someone sharing a perspective shaped by experience. That authenticity is often what audiences respond to most. Conclusion. In an entertainment landscape often dominated by appearance and image, Clair Norris's message offers something quieter but more enduring: reassurance. Her words, "You deserve to be here," challenge the idea that worth must be earned through appearance, achievement, or approval. For fans of EastEnders and beyond, the message serves as a reminder that confidence is not about becoming someone else. It is about allowing yourself to exist without apology. And in that simplicity lies its strength. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to EastEnders Spoilers Official.